You come to problem number 8. So this problem is based on medical practitioner. Medical practitioner means doctor. So doctor is having household transactions as well as professional transactions. First, your duty is to separate the common transactions, separate the household expense and household transaction and professional transaction from the common transaction. If the transaction is a common transaction, out of that, what is the portion relating to household and what is the portion relating to profession? That is to be bifurcated first. That is the first task. And that household may be taken in the income and expenditure account. In connection with the medical practitioner, profit and loss account is prepared for profession. Income and expenditure account is prepared for household. Okay. And in some cases, profit and loss account is prepared for profession, and personal capital account. Personal capital account is prepared for all his household transaction. Personal capital account. Capital account is prepared. Okay. There are two ways. One is profit and loss account, income and expenditure account. Profit and loss account for profession, income and expenditure account for household. Okay. And in the second case, profit and loss account is for profession, personal capital account for household. Capital account for household. So in the capital account, we take all the personal items. It may be relating to asset and liability. It may be relating to income and expenditure. All personal items we take in the capital account, and professional items in the profit and loss account or income and expenditure account. That is the second one. Okay. This is the way of accounting. So remember, profit and loss account, professional items, income and expenditure account, household items. This is one way. And second way is profit and loss account, profession, capital account, household. That way you may prepare the account. Okay. So you see this problem based on medical practitioner. So I think in general, you know the incomes and expenses of a doctor and assets and liabilities connected with the medical dispensary. Okay. So on the basis of that, you have to solve this problem. You see the problem. In this problem, here is the medical practitioner. You see here his chamber housed in a part of his own house, residential house building. So doctor chamber is in the residential house itself. So it is nothing but doctor is living in his own house, and in the own house there is a dispensary or clinic. Okay. So the house is common. House is common for household purpose as well as for profession. Common. House is common. So a notional rent of rupees 1,000 per month is fixed. Notional monthly rent fixed at rupees 1,000. So notional rent is the expense to the person who take the service. Okay, who take the benefit. For that person, it is a expense, and the owner of that building receive the rent, so it is income to the owner. So the household rent, notional rent 1,000 is expense to the profession, and it is expense to the profession, and 1,000 per month rent is the income to the household, because it is a notional one. It is a notional because the owner is doctor himself. There is no need of paying the rent. Only accounting treatment you have to make. Only accounting treatment you have to make. Okay. So this is the first point. 1,000 into 12, 12,000. 12,000 is the rent, and this rent is a expense to the profession and income to the household. Remember this. And from the information given below, prepare for the year ending a profit and loss account. They ask to prepare profit and loss account and income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account. So that profit and loss account is for profession, income and expenditure account is household. Okay. So you see here, first item of transaction is medical fee. Medical fee is relating to profession. This goes to P&L account credit side. Then second is interest received on investment. Interest received on investment is household. This goes to income and expenditure account. Cost of running and maintenance motor car. Motor car expense, it is the common expense. Okay, doctor, motor car uses, and this is a common expense because the car may be used for his personal work and also for household. So you have to take this item according to given instruction. You take this item according to given instruction. Then watchman pay. Watchman is a security guard. So security guard take the give the security for the property of the doctor as well as the personal property of the doctor. So watchman pay and food to watchman. These two are the expenses, common expenses, I think, because watchman render the service of security regarding the total property of a person. So that property may be relating to profession or it may be relating to household. So you distribute this amount according to given instruction. The next is gas and electricity. Electricity is also a common expense because it may be used for household as well as profession. Assistant pay. Assistant pay is it is relating to profession clearly given. So you take in the profession, that is P&L account. Okay. Next is provision for depreciation. Depreciation is expense. Household part you take in the household head. Profession part you take in the profession head. That is P&L account. Okay. Household expense 30,000 relating to food. And they asked to less the watchman food expense 1,600. Okay. These are the incomes and expenses you have to take in the respective account. If it is relating to profession, you take in the P&L account. If it is relating to household, you take in the income and expenditure. Then item number C, D, E are allocated equally. Item number C, D, E. C is relating to car. 14,000 is there. Equally means 7,000 profession, 7,000 household. Then D, watchman pay 3,600, half 1,800, 1,800. Then food 1460. 1460 you take 730 profession, 730 household. Okay. Then E, electricity and gas 2,400. Half goes to profession, half goes to household. Okay, in this way adjust. And the entire profit of P&L account profession goes to household. You are instructed to take the household. According to instruction, you take the amount. Okay. Now you see the solution. Profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March. Okay. First item, car expense. 14,000 is there. You take half of that, 7,000. Then next is watchman. Watchman pay 3,600. Half of that, 1,800. Next, food to watchman. Food to watchman, 1460 is there. Out of 1460, you take half, 730. Okay. Next, gas and electricity. 2,400 amount is there. You take half, 1,200. Okay. Next, paid to assistant. Assistant pays 24,000. Okay, 24,000 fully related to profession. You take to profession. Then depreciation. 2,500 relating to profession. You take in the P&L account. Okay. Next, notional rent. Rent per month 1,000. 1,000 into 12, 12,000 rent. 12,000 rent is expense to profession. Therefore, it comes on the debit side. 12,000 rupees. Okay. These are the expenses of profession. These are the expenses of profession you take on the debit side. Then you take the incomes on the credit side. First is medical fees. Medical fee is 1,02,500. Then you take the total, only one income is there, 1,02,500 total, 1,02,500 total. Then net profit is 53,270. Net profit is 53,270. Okay. Thereafter, you prepare income and expenditure account. I have not recorded the heading. You write the heading for the second account. First account completed. First account completed. You write the second account, income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account is related with household. Okay. Write the heading, income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2012. Okay, you write the year and date. Then you take the expenses pertaining to household. Expenses pertaining to household. First is car expense. Car expense, you take half. Half is taken in the profession. Remaining half goes to household. Second, watchman pay. Watchman pay, half is in the profession. Remaining half you take here. Okay. Next, watchman food. 730 taken in the profession. Remaining 730 you take here. Okay. Thereafter, gas and electricity. Half is taken in the profession. Remaining half you take here. Okay. Thereafter, household expense. Household expense is 30,000. Out of that expense, they ask to deduct the watchman food. So deduct the watchman food. Your answer is 28,540. 28,540. You deduct it. Okay, that will I will show it afterwards. Out of 30,000, you deduct the watchman food 1,460. 1,460 deduct. Your answer is 28,540. Then take depreciation relating to household. Household depreciation 17,500. Okay. Then you take the profit, that is net profit from medical. You take as the P&L account. Instead of writing this, you write P&L account. Write this as a P&L account. Okay. So out of 30,000 expense, they ask to deduct food expense. You may take this food expense in the debit side, you deduct it here. Otherwise, you take this as a income on the credit side. Food supplied by the household to the watchman is a income to the household. Remember this. So it is an income you take on the credit side also, instead of taking or deducting debit side. Then depreciation 17,500. Then P&L account profit you take from the above account. That is 53,270. Then you take the household income. In the household income, first is interest. Interest is 25,000. Next is notional rent. Notional rent is 12,000. This notional rent is a income to the household and expense to the profession. You see here. Notional rent. This notional rent is a expense to profession and income to household. Remember this. Okay. Then you close the account. Total is 90,270. 90,270 total. Then difference is called as net profit. Net profit is 33,500. This 33,500 net profit goes to balance sheet.